Hey, you ever get so, or feel like you get so stuck in your own thinking that you just seem, you just can't get out of it? You know what I mean? Like, you're so stuck in your own mind, with all the things that may be happening around you or maybe to you or whatever, that you're just struggling to find a way out. You know what I mean? And all kinds of different things can trigger this. It could be finances, it could be, relationships, it could be stuff at work and stuff. And you just start taking it all in and all in and all in. And you ever have it happen all at once, and it seems like, you don't have enough movement in the day to be able to kind of maneuver these thoughts and place them and arrange them and stuff like that. And it feels like you're going out of your mind when in fact you're just really all of a sudden just stuck inside your mind. This happens to us all the time, and I remember not too long ago. It seems like I didn't have enough time in the day to get things done. Like, and more things just kept happening. My days were pretty organized. You know what I mean? They were pretty ordered and stuff like that. And then, it just seems like, wow, I really had more and more stacking on my day. And then I started thinking about it way too much. And then all of a sudden, there were some financial troubles that all of a sudden hit. You know what I mean? You ever have that hit? And you're like, out of the blue. I mean, you're good with your finances. You're pretty ordered. You know what I mean? Things are going great. And then all of a sudden, this thing comes out from left field or something like that. And you're like, whoa, now you got to kind of maneuver that. And now you're thinking about what's going to happen there. And then and then at work, man, maybe you're at work and all of a sudden things just don't seem to be going right there either, man. You're like, what the heck? And then you take all of that, right, and you bring it home. And then you're the people, the ones that are most important, the people that are most closest to you, are looking at you kind of strange because you're not talking anymore. You have nothing to say. And all of a sudden it creates some friction with those relationships. And you're just, and you know that inside you're like, man, if I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you, but I got a problem in here, but you can't really get that out because you're stuck inside your mind. And you're just looking for a way to literally go out of your mind. And it seems almost impossible. And then next thing you know, you're laying in your bed at night and you can't sleep. And you can't sleep because you can't stop thinking. And you can't turn these things off. And then next thing you know, you're looking for things to help you sleep, and that doesn't make things any better. I had all this stuff happening to me, man, and I was just stuck in my head, and I just wanted to go out of my mind, and I couldn't, right? And so I'm looking for ways to start trying to plan this out. All right, finances, okay, time, all right, work, all right, talking to people that I love, and I'm trying to manage this stuff outward, and it's not working, right? It's just not working. You ever have that happen, man? You just like you feel like you got a good plan, you're gonna get a good hold on things, and you can't work it out. You just can't work it out. And this happens to us a lot, and it happens to me a lot, too. And I know the answer. You see, the answer, I've known it, and you actually even know the answer. Or at least I know many of you do. And it is before I try to work it out, I need to work it up. But try to fix things out, I need to fix things up. Before I try to connect what's seemingly disconnected out here, I need to reconnect what I know has been getting disconnected between me and my Father in heaven. I'm telling you, man, you're thinking I'm oversimplifying this, but I'm trying to tell you I'm not, because every time God and His Word is true, He just rings true. There's a little few lines in this wicked old book called, not wicked, but I mean, I say wicked old, you know what I'm talking about. This old book that is so old, but it has such amazing wisdom. It's called Isaiah. It's a book written by a prophet named Isaiah. And he said it just like this, and it's pretty amazing what he said. He said, and this is, if you're a Bible person, you can look up Isaiah. It's chapter 26, verse 3 and 4. Pretty amazing. If you would just hold on to this truth and reconnect upwards, I guarantee you it's going to make a difference outwards. he says this, he says, talking to God, he says, you keep him in perfect peace. Man, who doesn't want perfect peace? It seems, all these things, they come in, and then there's just no peace. All right, I have no peace in my time management, no peace in my finances, no peace in my relationships, no peace at work. And you know what? It's because I believe, essentially, it's because I have no peace with God. But he says this, he says, God, you will keep him or her in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you, whose mind is fixed on you, whose mind is first and always with you. You see, when I remove my mind from him and go back inside my mind, all right, and then cut off that relationship, well, then I'm running on my own steam. Then I'm running on my own wits, man. And I'm telling you, and maybe you would agree with me, that's not good enough, right? But he said, you will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts you. Because he trusts in you. You will keep him in perfect peace. Perfect peace. That's what I needed before all the other things. Perfect peace is peace with my God, peace with my Father. You see, when I have that peace, I don't go look at my bank account and it's magically, thousands and thousands of dollars are in there now. No, but he gives me perfect peace to be able to rethink the way I handle things and to think even creatively and even more productively as I move forward in the financial arena. You see, perfect peace doesn't automatically, fix. I didn't go to work the next day and everything's just kind of restored and everything's working perfectly and stuff like that. And all the systems and processes are all of a sudden just panned out and stuff like that. No, but perfect peace, all right, when I have perfect peace with my Father in heaven, he gives me that mind, that space, that headspace to be able to look ahead and to plan things maybe and to organize things a little bit more easily. And the patience to realize that this is going to take a little while. You see, that perfect peace, did I go home and all of a sudden my relationships, there's no more barriers, there's nothing like that in the middle of them. No, that's not the case either. But see, when I have perfect peace vertically with my Father, right, then he allows me to see the beauty that he has created in these relationships that I have around me. And because I have this headspace, all right, and this mind space and this creative thought taking place all around, all in me, now that I'm not like confined in my own head, I'm able to breathe into my relationships and not have to sit there and worry about it. And when I lay my head down on my pillow at night, I don't have to go over and over and over these things because I lay down in perfect peace. I'm no more in my mind. I'm able to get out of my mind, right? In the right way, a good way. And be in perfect peace with my Father because my mind is stayed on him, not stayed inside of me. Amen? Come on, man. I think you know what I'm talking about. All right? He will keep you in perfect peace if your mind is just stayed on him, no matter how crazy things get. Right? It's not the magic pill for everything, but I guarantee you, it gives you a new perspective. It may not change your circumstances, but if it changes your mind, I believe circumstances will change just because of that mindset on him. Peace. Love you.